everyone, this is Mara and welcome back to The Raven Legacy of a Master Thief. We are playing Chapter 2 and in the previous episode we arrived to the museum here in Cairo. We chat with Lady Westmacott and got to know that she's actually little Matt's grandmother. So they are a family. But I feel like Mary doesn't know. I feel like Matt's mom doesn't know that. So that's interesting. And yeah, so we are going to continue with the story in this episode. So let's just go ahead and go. We need to go and check the treasure chamber now.
A great moment. Professor Lucien, your key, please.
Yes. Well...
Come on, Professor.
But you have to realize that...
Thank you.
Finally! But...
Professor?
I wanted to give you this.
Professor! What did you do?
Well, after the burglary in London, I thought the eye might not be safe on its way to Egypt. So I secretly took it when I was supposed to place it in the safe in London.
How dare you?
I felt that I should leave the jewel to someone I trusted completely. Myself.
But the jewel was safe. From London to here, no one had an opportunity to steal it.
I beg your pardon, my dear colleague. But if that were true, I wouldn't have had it.
Congratulations, Professor Lucien. You fooled everyone, it seems. The honor is yours.
So that kind of explains why he has been so nervous during the whole trip.
Well, that's that. Shall I explain the security system to you, Inspector?
The French ambassador summoned me. I have to get in touch with him. The press is besieging the embassy and I have to answer their questions.
But you absolutely must come tonight. The opening of the exhibition will be the highlight of the year, and you are my special guest.
I will see what I can do. Zellner, will you have a look at the security precautions? We'll see each other tonight.
Of course, but...
Wait, Inspector. I'll join you.
Well, here we are. The Inspector will answer the reporter's questions for the next few hours. And well...
I won't take up too much of your time. I'll take a look around and then go lie down so that I'm ready for tonight.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check the notebook again. Professor Lucien. Okay, here we go. The good professor took possession of the eye of the Sphinx in London and hid it. He was afraid that the safe was not, in fact, safe. Brave but foolish. If someone had got wind of what he had done, it would have been too easy to get the jewel from him. But that certainly would explain why the professor was so nervous. Exactly. On the train and on the ship. And I can cross him off my list of suspects. He'd already stolen the gem. In effect, if he really wanted it for himself, he wouldn't have returned it. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Do we have any more? Here we go. Okay, I missed this earlier. So let's see anything about the museum. The museum is closed to the public today and only invited guests will be allowed to attend the gala tonight. I think that's when the Raven will strike, assuming I'm right, and in that he is still roaming free. The museum director. Okay, here we go. Director Mokhtar seems to believe that Legrand caught Dr. Gebhardt. Someone tipped off the newspapers and mixed up some of the key details. So that's a very important clue there right now. Who was it? Who tipped off the newspapers? Dr. Mokhtar no doubt felt he had better things to do than give a lowly flatfoot like myself a tour of his museum. I think he prefers the movers and shakers. I have no idea what that means. Important, rich, and famous people, that's more his thing. Okay, here we go. Now I know what that means. So let's just go ahead and check out what do we have here. There's some display cases here. They look really
What's in
pretty.
the other display cases?
Other valuable originals. The eyes of the Sphinx would have been the highlights of our exhibition. Now that we only have one left, it doesn't really outshine the other valuables anymore. This room is full of world-class treasures.
I bet it is. Okay, anything else? Okay. Oh, surveillance camera.
What's that? A camera?
The latest model. It's called video surveillance.
I've heard about that. The images are recorded and can be viewed again later.
That's right. Images from all 3 cameras are recorded in the guard room.
Wow.
As I've said, we've spared no effort and no expense.
There we go. We have to remember that this is in the 60s, so video surveillance is a new thing. Let's see, anything else? Hopefully I'm not going to miss too many things here now.
Many people picture a stone coffin when they hear the word sarcophagus, but this one is wooden. As usual, an ornamental representation of the deceased is painted on the outside in gold and other colors.
All right. Let's see the display case for the jewel.
How is the display case protected?
It's made of bulletproof glass that's several centimeters thick. You'd need heavy machinery to open it. But even the smallest disturbance of the display case will set off the alarm.
I see.
Doesn't look half bad. A glass cutter wouldn't be much use. Is the display case anchored to the floor?
Why do you ask?
The Raven once stole a whole display case in St. Petersburg instead of just taking the jewels out of it.
Such an attempt would fail here. The display case is bolted to the floor and weighs several hundred kilograms.
I see. Okay, so it looks like we have checked all the possible things here already. Just double checking, because I usually always miss something. But I think we are done. Let's go outside.
This here, the gate, how does it work?
If the alarm is set off, the metal gate descends. The same thing happens at the windows and the main entrance. The thief is trapped like a rat.
All right. Sounds secure.
As are we.
Next,
What is
I'll
it?
show you our guard room, the heart of the whole security system. And after that, I'll have to excuse myself.
Uh-oh.
Alert the guards. Then call the French embassy. Legrand needs to come. We're being locked out. Here, have a seat and try to calm down.
There we go. So we knew that that's going to happen. Definitely knew that. Okay, let's check the notes. Here we go. There was an explosion. The security system locked down both the museum and the treasure chamber right away. I don't know what happened there, but I fear my foe is going to work with a chainsaw rather than a scalpel this time. We are trapped in the museum, and so is the Raven, unless he has another way out, which I suspect he does. I have to follow him. I think Dr. Mokhtar is in a state of shock, and no wonder his museum's treasure chamber was just blown to smithereens. After all, I'll give him a chance to collect himself. Okay, I need to find a way to open the treasure chamber. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Mokhtar.
Director Mokhtar? Director, how can I open the metal gate?
He shouldn't have done that.
Director.
All the artifacts in the treasure chamber. He destroyed them.
And I will bring him to justice. But first, I have to get inside. He's pale and shaking, probably in shock. Perhaps I'll get something out of him in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so we can't talk to him at the minute. So let's go and examine the metal gate.
That bloody bomber. I mean, the chamber was filled with irreplaceable treasures.
Exactly.
The gate is massive. I can't open it myself.
Okay, probably nothing new. Okay, here we go. Let's see, is there anything else here that we might need? Nope. Okay, let's go to the front area. And I totally forgot, if you double click, you can actually enter the areas a lot faster. So there's that. Enter the guard room. And there's Oliver!
Don't move.
I swear there's something fishy with this guy.
What did you do?
Me? I didn't do anything. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna arrest you.
This guy? Seriously?
Put the pistol away.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Robert, be sensible.
Shut it.
Is he dead?
Just unconscious. Perhaps he can tell us who knocked him out.
Excellent.
Don't act all innocent. It was you.
I was in the treasure chamber with the director. You, on the other hand, had every opportunity to take the guard out.
I found him
Exactly.
unconscious. I wanted to open the gates.
And make it easier for the Raven to escape?
That does it. On the floor. Hands behind your head.
Seriously. This guy. This guy.
Why aren't you in the embassy with Inspector Legrand talking to the press?
What are you talking about? Legrand refused to do it.
What?
Oh?
He told the ambassador that he'd rather walk through the desert for 40 years than give interviews for 40 minutes.
Very interesting.
We have to open the treasure chamber's gate. I suspect there's a secret entrance.
No, we should open the main entrance and call for help.
Robert, think. The Raven is inside the museum, and so are we. We could catch him, but we have to give chase immediately. The two of us can finish it here and now.
You just want to confuse me.
Robert, I don't think you knocked this man out, but neither did I. I was with the director the entire time. Ask him.
That doesn't mean you aren't involved somehow. You could be working with the Raven.
So could you. We can suspect each other, open the exits, and offer the Raven every possible escape route. Or we can bring him to justice right here, right now.
Oh, okay. But just get this straight. I don't trust you. I'll keep an eye on you, and if you try to get away...
Understood. I'll try to open the gate to the treasure chamber now. I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from accidentally shooting me.
No tricks, Zellner. And if we don't find anything in the treasure chamber, we'll open the gate at the main entrance and call Inspector Legrand.
Of course.
Alright, let's check the notes. Is there something here? I did hear that the notebook was being updated. Let's see if there's anything about Oliver. Because this guy... Here we go. I surprised Constable Oliver standing over an unconscious guard in the guardroom. I don't know if he knocked him out or not. But isn't it strange that every time the raven strikes, Constable Oliver is there as well? Exactly. And that is why I'm not going to trust that guy for the life of me. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else about the raven? I don't think so. Okay, let's go ahead and check out.
Constable Oliver can't honestly think that I'm the Raven. He must realize that I never had a chance to set a bomb. Although he may think that I could be an accomplice, as could he.
Yeah, very suspicious. Okay, metal case.
Locked.
Let's see. Call for help. I'm sure that it's not going to work.
Dead.
There we go. Examine the telephone.
We can't call for help. The line's dead. Does the alarm system call the police automatically? If not, or if it was also disconnected, I'm not sure that anyone out there knows what's happening inside the museum. I guess no one heard the explosion from outside. The treasure chamber doesn't have any windows, and the metal gates that came down could just be part of a test.
All right. Anything else? Coffee machine.
Maybe someone stirred something into the coffee and poisoned him with it. But the bump on the back of his head would indicate otherwise.
What are you doing?
I was looking for this.
Okay, keys.
I think he's okay. After we've checked the treasure chamber, we should call an ambulance.
All right. Let's check what can we find here.
Blueprints for the museum. Every gate seems to be controlled by its own switch. This should be the gate for the treasure chamber. That's it.
Not working.
There's nothing more I can do here.
Okay. Devices.
A monitor, probably for viewing the security cameras. There are 5 buttons down here.
No computers here.
3 of them labeled. Camera 1, Camera 2, Camera 3. This should be the one in the treasure chamber. As I expected, it didn't survive the explosion. All right, how do I... Fantastic. That's me, with the director. Now it's getting exciting. What on earth?
You damaged it.
No, I didn't. Someone must have turned the camera off. Or... no, it's still recording, but something's covering the lens. There. That was the explosion. Interesting.
Why is it interesting?
Someone was in the treasure chamber, and they disabled the camera.
And?
And, just a few minutes later, the alarm went off and everything blew up. The burglar hardly had time to prepare a targeted explosion, right? One more reason to go and see what happened in the treasure chamber.
Alright, let's just double check all things. Here we go.
I'll grin and bear it. As long as he's nearby, he can't cause any trouble. And if I have to get rid of him, I'm sure something will occur to me.
I'm sure something will.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm searching for a way into the treasure chamber, which is exactly what you should be doing.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Then we'll follow my plan. Open the main entrance and call for backup.
Let's hope for both our sakes that I find a way into the treasure chamber before then. I don't want to be responsible for the escape of the Raven.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. It looks like he might be feeling better now.
Director Mokhtar, I can't open the gate. Is there another way into the treasure chamber?
No. Only one way. Only one.
Okay.
The director won't help me. Whether I want to or not, I have to stick with the constable.
Alright.
The lances look sturdy, but they also seem to be firmly connected to the figures. Maybe I can break them off. On the other hand, there's been enough destruction today.
Is there anything new about the gate?
If you would be so
Oh,
kind.
Zellner. Look at him. Look at how he walks. He's so annoying. Oh my gosh.
No, that won't work.
I could have told you that.
The
Okay.
explosion wasn't strong enough to seriously damage the gate, but maybe it's a bit warped. At any rate, it won't open.
Okay. I'm constantly checking the notebook because I really don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's see. Anything new here? Let's see. Okay, not there. Museum. Yeah, here we go. The telephone lines are dead. We can't call for help. Okay. Here we go. I need to find a way to at least open the gates. Somehow, at least find a little opening. All right. So I think we have checked all things here. Let's go to the front area. Maybe there's something that I need to grab here. Flagpole.
That might help.
Nice.
Constable?
Oh my goodness, that walk.
It's
That walk!
moving. No, not quite there yet.
Interesting. Okay, so we couldn't
The explosion wasn't but
We can't use that. A single pole isn't enough to lift the gate. Okay. Okay, let's go and find something else. I don't think there's anything else here. Open the showcase.
locked.
We have the key.
It fits.
Wooden pole. Can I just hit the constable with it, please?
All right. It has to work. Constable Oliver, could you lend me a hand? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Director Mokhtar, hurry! Put something under the gate.
Huh?
Director!
No luck.
It won't open any further.
Put it down, quick! That'll hold it.
I wouldn't bet on it. We should hurry.
And inform Inspector Legrand.
First, I'll get an overview of the situation.
You don't think I'm gonna leave you all alone with a jewel, do you?
I doubt that the jewel is still in the treasure chamber.
But how?
I'll be watching you.
Then you'll have to come with me.
If you haven't heard anything from me in 5 minutes, me, not Constable Zellner, then open the entrance and call for help. Understood?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Wow.
Whoa,
What a mess.
Indeed.
What a mess. Okay, let's check this out. Parts of the treasure chamber have been destroyed. It's less damage than I feared, but some of the artworks are lost forever. The Raven didn't have a way out of the treasure chamber, so he made one. There's a gaping hole where the eye of the Sphinx and its display case once stood. Yeah, so it definitely looks like this
Let's hope that at
Raven
least
guy
some
is
of the
very
artifacts
reckless.
withstood the explosion. Why didn't he just drive through the wall with a tank? Reckless ignoramus.
Exactly. Okay, nothing here. Examine the hole. Cord.
I think it's a normal rope with a velvet covering. A metallic quick-release fastener connects the cord to the stands.
Okay. Can take it. Okay, here we go. Another one.
Give me some light. The clasps aren't really made for heavy weights, but I think they're strong enough.
Okay, before we do anything else with that, let's go and check this out.
Fortunately, the ceiling is quite high, and the gate was still ajar. Otherwise, nothing in this room would have survived the shockwave.
Because it looks like this is the only thing that actually survived, so I'm actually kind of skeptical about this.
It will take a long time to clean and restore everything, and some things are surely lost.
I mean, it's big
forever.
enough for someone to actually fit in. So... Okay, there we go, the
I
camera.
suppose the camera was hit by a chunk of flying debris.
Anything else? Don't want to miss anything.
Not the best rope in the world, but it will have to do. What do you think about this?
Oh, it's a right mess.
You can say that again. Would you give me your flashlight?
You can't seriously expect me to say yes.
No, not really. So at least give me a bit of light. This explosion was much more intense than the one in London, wasn't it?
You can say that again. Imagine what would have happened if the bomb had gone off tonight.
He didn't risk it. We must have made him nervous.
He couldn't have chosen a better time. Legrand isn't here. There are only a couple of guards and almost no witnesses.
Still, I would have thought he'd wait. Remember the train? Our opponent has a penchant for drama. He's vain and wants as much publicity as possible.
That's true.
Even vain people don't want to go to jail.
True enough. I let myself down into the hole with the rope.
You can't be serious.
This isn't a matter for discussion. I'm going down there. You can join me or stay here.
But you don't know what or who is down there.
That's why I want to go down there. Besides, maybe I'll find an escape route for us.
All right then. Should I hold the rope?
Okay then. So what do we do now?
Alright, another choice. Do we trust him or not? And I definitely don't trust this guy. Not for a second.
No. You take care of the light.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. He's not going to hold my rope.
I'm down. Give me some light, Robert.
And we are going to end this episode here and going to check out what can we found in the basement in the next episode. So thanks so much guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and comment below, and I will see you next time in the Raven.